What's up, peeps? Coming down off of the high of clearing Vishan's Peak yesterday, and I thought, I kind of want to check out Sleeper's Tomb. Not saying that I can get very far, but I'm not too sure, and I would definitely like to get some ancient prismatic weapons for me and my pet. So I'm here. I turned my key in, or I turned my Shard of Asagra's Talisman in, and yeah, here I am. So let's get it. Hopefully this will be a little bit quicker of a vid, but yeah, I'm just interested to see how tough stuff is here. Obviously, I don't even remotely think that I'll be able to take down Kerafrym or even the warders, but I can still get some rolls on some good weapons. So yeah, here we are. I hope everybody's having a good Monday. It was a pretty good day at work today, so it's super busy, but can't complain. It's good to be busy. And yeah, I wanted to, let me pull it up here real quick. Yeah, shout out to Kreeblins. Thanks, dude. I completely spaced the fact that there's like some quests that you can do in halls of testing where you like go around and collect just pieces off of I think Dozakar and like some of the other named in halls of testing. And if you collect the right combination of items, then you can turn them in for some pretty sweet loot. So I got something to look forward to in halls of testing. I'll probably head over there very shortly. I do remember Dozakar being kind of painful to take care of, but yeah, it's worth a shot. I like dipping my toes into places like this, and I might have to even check out North Temple as well, just to see what my character's power level looks like compared to what's out there right now. So yeah, looking forward to that. But here we are, Master of the Guard. I wouldn't call this guy a pushover, but it looks like I'm pushing him over. So man, I feel like I'm missing buffs. Oh, let's get that going. Dang, it's funny coming here on this character, and like I'm so used to doing Sleeper's Tomb on like my main characters, and how these bosses just get like basically ignored. It's like they don't even exist. They're so easy. I don't think I have a chance of dying here, but man, it takes a while to kill. So just goes to show how completely like pumped up gear wise time gear is. I hope this is an avatar weapon right here. That'd be sweet. It looks like it is. Avatar one-hand blunt. You can go ahead and pop that on every 5 minutes and just get avatar, which will be delectable. And I think I might just give my pet um, an avatar weapon in like his offhand. Instead of I have him, he has a dagger that does like some proc damage, but the proc rate is like super low, so made a smoothie, delicious and nutritious. Enraged, yeah. All right, let's finish this guy off. All right, ancient prismatic battle hammer. Hell yeah. Let's go ahead and put that. I can put that guy, that fella, on every 5 minutes, I think. Oh, every 8 minutes. Let's see, every 8.5 minutes. Damn, nice. That's cool. Forget, what does it give me? 100 attack, 100 agility, 100 strength, 100 dex. That is tasty. Yeah, oh man, yesterday I was like, kind of a bit on edge. I mean, I've been pretty stressed lately, but dude, getting through Vishan's Peak, getting to that final boss, Faradar, and like wiping a few times, I was just like, oh man, it was kind of brutal on me. But then took a little break, took a little nap, went back, and when I killed it, oh man, I felt so good afterwards. It was a great experience. It's kind of interesting because it's like you contrast it with having kind of like a bleh day, then something really cool happens, and it the whole like perception of reality, I guess, shifts. I was like, oh, I needed that. I needed that. And I really appreciate the encouraging words in the comments on Avatar War. I definitely look forward to the time when I can take him out. I think it's probably just going to be a little bit, need like a little bit more gear. Um, but I know it's getting close, so I think after I hit a little bit of Temple of Ishan. It should get me a little bit closer. I mean, the helm that I got off of Bardar was just like, what? That was a sick drop. So that definitely helps with like 40 spell power. I didn't even realize that I could get spell power that high on an item yet. I figured that was all uh like Planes of Power loot or Luklin loot. It's like, damn, that's good. That's good. I can turn to wolf. Yeah, these bosses seem a little bit not threatening. Not like Faradar was a crazy fight. I was totally expecting to not be able to handle like all those ads, and but it was just I had to time the. I was looking back on it too, and I think I needed to utilize my heal over time a little bit more too. So like right before those slow ads were spawning, I was like putting my heal over time on me, which gives me 40 seconds, and then I have an AA that I've been pumping, healing boon, which occasionally lets that crit. So just having that like little that cushion in the background when I get stunned for 6 seconds or 8 seconds or however long it is, I think that was really valuable. So I just had to like kind of plan it out a little bit more, but there's nothing worse than like my first attempt at Faradar was better than like my second attempt, which was better than my third attempt. I was like, there's no worse feeling than like going backwards in your attempts. You know what I'm saying? It's like doing worse each time after. And I was like, okay, I need to take a break, dude. Collect myself, because that is a bit frustrating. But hey, you know, it's a good lesson. Like, if you're banging your head up against something, sometimes you know the best way to solve that issue is to take a little break from it and come back to it. Especially if like you got a lot of stuff, jumbling around in your brain. It's like, all right, this guy is at 20%. The progenitor. It looks like he has a weapon as well. That's a cool looking weapon. I always loved the like that sword, and then I think like the I forget if it's I think it's not the ancient prismatic ones, but it's like the primal velium. I think it's what it's called. It was like there was a version of the weapons that would drop before you woke the sleeper up, and then there was a version afterwards. Um, the version before, I think it was Primal Valium. Those were the cool looking ones. And it looks like that's what he is wearing. Ancient Prismatic. Oh, maybe it is these. Okay. So this one's 1423. Man, Ancient Prismatic War Sword? Dude, that's better for my pet. What is this one? Exquisite Valium? Lol, dude, lol. Alright, pet, you're gonna get this one for your offhand. What's the proc rate on this thing? 10, okay, so. As long as it procs once every, 8 minutes, should be good. But that should help my pet, plus the stats are nice. that guy? What is this guy holding? What do you got there? Oh yeah, I already looked at that. Exquisite Bellium. How exquisite. Hello? There we go. If I'm able to kill any of the warders, that'll be neat. Oh no, I need Avatar. Hey, that guy's got a ball and weapon too. I don't know, I can't remember what spells these guys cast, but I don't want debuffs. And these guys die quicker. Damn, Sleeper's Lair, or Sleeper's Tomb, takes on a whole new angle when you're not, like, just running through everything and then feign deathing right in front of, you know, the dragons and stuff. Or just Shroud of Stealthing through. It's like, you know, it's kind of nice in here. It's kind of nice and chill. I know I mentioned this yesterday too, but what was not chill was freaking Plane of Growth. That was icky. That left me feeling icky. It's like it made me want to be a bard so I could just like run super fast. Try to round up everything. What's up, guy? God, what a magnificent looking library you got. The books are bigger than I am. Hide corpse looted. Get avoided. Where's my tender little tail quill? There he is. He's so tender. Damn, Earthen Bracer of Fortitudes are only 40k now. Shit, man, it's been a while since I even logged into any of my mains. Last I checked, they were like 80k or 90 or something like that for just a regular version. Oh, this guy, Hulk Smash. He says War Beast Cleric offhand, Shanai of the Ancients or Ethereal Destroyer. A lot of people hype up Destroyer, but the proc rate modifier is abysmal. But you have Bloodlust. And dude, another Echo of Memory. Man, I've been getting a lot of those lately. I mean, a lot, you know, is in bunny quotes, or bunny ears, but I mean, it was like before I knew it, and all of a sudden I could get the expedition unlock at Tyrrell or whatever. How much do I have now? I have 3, so I've gotten 8 on this character so far. They just like pop up randomly. I got one off of one of the ads on Faradar. It's like, which was yesterday. Man, I've gone like a week or 2 weeks and hadn't seen one of those drop, and I just got 2 back to back. What? Oh yeah, Pet likes his avatar. God, how insane would it be if like your bloodlust would also affect your pet? That would be silly. Damn, almost 1200 crit with my weapon. Okay, I guess that's a good thing to think about too, Chris. Is oh, should probably finish off the mob first before you start trying to mem some spells. But yeah, I just remembered I think I can slow these guys. Wow. I was just talking about my 5 EOM to Tyrrell one time account wide. I was just talking about that, dude. Same wavelength, me and other guy, whoever was talking about it. I wonder if this character will ever have the chance to take on Kerafrym. I know he will, but just when? Is it going to be while I'm in Luklin era stuff? Like, I mean, is Luklin era stuff even good? Dang. I know Vexthal stuff's pretty good, but see, man, I am even though I've done Luklin like on my other characters for flagging and stuff. I just did it for flagging and then like Vexthal. But God, playing this character just creates such a cool dynamic where I can check out things that I normally wouldn't. So I still have plenty in Velios to check out for sure, but getting a little excited to, I don't know, do like Akeva Ruins or whatever. You know, just random stuff like that. Maybe do you know, Burrower, or not Burrower, but yeah, Burrower? No. Burrower Parasite is Akeva Ruins. Whatever the dude is in the deep, the big worm. Can't remember. I remember doing that guy in a raid back in the day. He had some pretty decent loot. Yeah, I can slow these guys, so not that they threaten me at all, but This is pretty relaxing. Oh yeah, and just for anybody who is interested, I'm gonna plan to maybe do like I would imagine for this character, and at least for my rogue or my ranger, do kind of like a what I think would be a good route for AAs. If you're, if you're, I had, a request for it, and I wanna kind of like get like a little Excel document together too, just so that there's something tangible. Um, so stay tuned. I think I think it's about time for me to kind of, because I definitely, knowing, it's interesting because you go through, and especially on like SSF characters where AAs don't flow like they do on main characters, because on mains you can get to Dragon Necropolis at 56 like, and just get like 100 AA an hour, or how whatever the insane number is, and at that point it's almost like kind of doesn't matter what you pick in what order. But for SSF characters it's pretty important. Like would I definitely did not, if I made this character again, I would do it differently. Not like way differently, but there were some better there were some options that I chose to like ignore for a bit that I should have gotten earlier, and like Bloodlust and frickin' Rage. I was so gung ho on like early on the idea of having like a sweet shield and like a one-hander, and having that one-hander hit like a truck. Um, and that was a mistake. That was a big mistake, because you have to sink like 50 points into that just to get it. It's like 25 points for, or no, I think it's like 40, something like that. It's, yeah, 25 for the 100% weapon damage, and then it's 369 for shield block or whatever. God, I can just look at it for a shield block. Yeah, 369. Um, yeah, at the time I'm like, oh, dude, I'll just use this sweet cleric hammer that has a dope proc on it. Not really realizing what having a proc weapon. I'm like, oh well, who cares if I'm not dual wielding? Like, I have double damage on my main hand weapon. But then when you factor in the fact that like, if you have two proc weapons on, those procs are going off. It would make a big difference. Plus, the, I didn't have a life tap weapon early on, so I can wiggle around that a bit. But I mean, I could have gotten like, I don't know. I don't know what I would have gotten early on. I think this blood point was a good turning point to start, really leaning into the bloodlust. But man, that was like level 50 or something like that. So I went through the whole game without it. I think that would be my first big decision, would be like just get that first, and then go specifically look out some proc weapons, because the 25 AC on the shield that I was wearing wasn't really helping me defensively. So I could have just, yeah, could have been killing things way quicker. I would have progressed way quicker. But it's all a learning thing. I didn't really realize how much slower the AAs were going to be. I ended up respecking once I decided to go into Bloodlust, because I'm like, well, if I'm going Bloodlust, I'm going to dual wield. I'm not going to need a shield anymore. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to respec all my points, go into it. Oh shit, don't die. Oh, that was scary. I when I went to get my other earring, um, my other splendid copper stud, I jumped into that hole and over there, to get to Howling Stones. and totally took 20,000 damage. I was like, okay. Hi, the final avatar, arbiter, final avatar. Speaking of avatar, I need avatar. Thank you. Oh, this guy kind of chunks a bit. Can I slow you, the final arbiter? I can, but he resisted it. Yeah, this guy's not too scary. Yeah, he is resisting my siphon. What a mean, dude. What a mean. Do I still have... Oh, I think I got rid of it. I had like a Tash item. Oh man, should I like see if I can get Will Sapper off on him? Alright, that's not worth it. It's like just resisting. And that guy has Deuce weapons? Yeah, I have a feeling these dragons are probably gonna chunk me a bit. And I know the one on the left has a Dispel, so I think I'm gonna go for him first because I got my insta clicky. But some of them have like slows and stuff, which, to be fair, I don't do well with. Some of the dragon slows and stuff are like you can't dispel them or whatever using spells. You have to use like Purify or whatever. Ouchies, that is not good for me. I only got one charge of Purify. Alright, this guy's gonna go into Enrage shortly. There's Enrage. Let's go ahead and just give myself a tantalizing little celestial healing. Yes. Oh god, do I have my... Okay. I do have my tributes going. Got Cold Resist for some reason. Oh, I think it was from Gorner. Persistent Boon. I thought that would help my Bloodlust, but I don't think it does. Power of Recovery is improved healing. Improved damage on nukes and Vengeful Aura, which is attack. Really janky. I probably could go without, like, a good amount of them. Oh, that one is technically better than the one I got. Goodbye, fella. Another one, dude? Exquisite Velium Reinforced Bow. Sightless Velium Eye. Let's see what this looks like. Legendary, dude. Sightless Vel. Legendary. Oh, it's like the same as... It's basically the same as this, but worse. So yeah, it's not the same, just worse. Goodbye. Thank you for your service. Room service. Alright, dragon. Be gentle. Yeah, I see you over there, fella. Oh shit! Come on, Chris. You just said they dispel. It's like, oh yeah. Okay, Nanzata. Alright. Can you be hit by a slow? Oh, my pet is so dead. He must have gotten smashed up against that damage shield that he's wearing, that he has. Alright. Rip in pieces. Guess it's just you and me, dragon. It's not taking like too ridiculously long, just like sort of long, but I'm not really dying so much. And I can just toss that up. Celestial heal. Oh god, I keep forgetting to freaking click my thing, dude. Start doing like some other spells, or and I just oh yeah, I need to friggin' insta click. Oh god. Okay, Chris, just click on your hammer. Okay, there we go. Oh no, and now I have to get my... There we go. Guess I can heal up a little regen going. Boom. I do like this hackle hammer. Alright, he's getting close to enrage. There's enrage. I have a feeling that this guy might be the only one that I can kill. I just don't remember if the other ones can freaking slow or not. I know some of them like Mez even, or Charm maybe, so this might be a short-lived excursion, but hey, I'll take one of them out. Primal Velium Bottle Ox, dude. Oh my. That's a large ox. Primal Velium Cledmore. Staff of the Elder Claws. This is definitely an item that I want because it gets sympathetic healing. Wait, what is this mask? Dragon scaled mask? Extended enhancement? Oh, I can't wear it. Okay. That makes that easy. Egalism? Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna go for this guy down here, but I don't know. Oh, shoot. And by go for that guy down there, I mean get my pet back among the living. Still doing all this at 56 too, so man, 60 might be right around the corner. It will severely limit like my options for getting gear upgrades and stuff, or not like limit them, but it'll take way longer to level up items. I think like a full enchanted to legendary piece takes maybe like 5 or 6 clears or something like that of DN. So I was able to do this yesterday while I was on the phone with my dad for like an hour. So, I mean, look at that. 40 spell, 40 heal. Oh, filthy, dude. Filthy. But yeah, if I hit 60, then those things all become white and it gets a bit longer. I'll just say that. What am I doing here? Okay, you want Dex. Yeah, you want that. I'm sorry for letting you die, but it's probably gonna happen. Oh yeah, and anybody who's watching, anybody, are there pet focus items before the gloves from Vexthal? Like, is there a Velios version? Posing the question. If anybody knows, I don't even know where to look or what it would be called. So yeah, that would be very appreciated. Okay, I'm afraid of this guy for sure. God, okay, this guy go gentle on me. I'm gonna. Okay, this guy just silences. Okay, it's a pretty long silence. Oh man, that was a good heal. Okay, okay, maybe we could take this guy out too. Dang, son. Dang. Also good to look out for on these dudes is like I think it's the writ of the dragon kind and the clawed guardian brace, not the shield of the clawed guardian or something like that. They trade in for like 18,000 tribute or whatever. So I'm gonna definitely be on the lookout for those just to pump my tribute up. I already dropped a bunch of dragon loot on there, so I got a lot, but still. Might as well. Oh yeah, this dragon was almost easier than the last one. Lol. Get absolutely lolled on, dude. Alright, he's gonna be in a raging. There he is. There he is. Oh, that's nice. I like it when my pet survives a fight. I don't like it when he doesn't. Fascinating. Alright, what do we got? Some little daintersons, dude. Little dainties. Okay, that... Can't even wear that. Oh, I'm gonna get that for my pet. When I get my bag at 60, or my 8-slot bag, he's gonna get some spell power gear, dude. Gift of Brilliance, Gift of Brilliance, Comp, Gift of 3 Gift of Brilliance. Come on, man. Come on, man. All right. Next, Hrashna. What does this do? Yitrick Ventus. Increasing your attack and hit points by 4? How can I out DPS that? How can I? Alright, I better not F around, otherwise I might just get, like, spanked randomly. Alright, Chris, get in there. This is... Oh, okay, just a dot. So it's the next guy that I'm afraid of. Which I think I kind of knew. I, like, instinctively went left and then turned around. I think that the dragon over there is the dragon that Conquest, like, back in the day, like, exploited. Fun fact, Conquest was from the server that I played on, Lannisterville, back in the day. And I think I can't remember, like, all of the names that the guild went through or whatever, but I know a bunch of them I think played in a guild called Sigil. They were like top dogs at one point. Man, I can't remember now. I do remember that my friend's stepdad played, and he was in that guild, and I thought he was like a god walking among normal people. He played a wizard. A wizard. Bleh. I think that is the one character that I've, like, never played. In fact, well, I actually do have a wizard on the server, so... But it's not to be a spellcaster, it's to have, like, sick proc nuke, like proc crits and stuff like that. But man, back in the day, he was like, I remember went over to my friend's house, and we were probably like 14 at the time, so we were like barely functioning as like human beings. And I go in there, and I say hi to his stepdad or whatever, and I sit there and I'm like watching him, and he's in Cobalt Scar, I think it was, quadding wyverns. And I was like, dude, you are the coolest person ever. You're quadding, you're killing 4 of these things at once. How is that possible? Oops. It was before I got up there. He was leveling and stuff like that. He had just started playing, but I remember he got to 61st, started doing all that cool stuff, and then finally I got up there. Oh, Writ of Dragonkind, that's 18k tribute. And I remember once I got up there and I was like, I started doing cool stuff like leading Bastion of Thunder raids and stuff and farming ornate patterns, and I was making a ton of money. Ooh, Guard of Kaliov, I want that. I was making a bunch of money, and he was going through a divorce because he played way too much EverQuest, and I'm not even joking when I say that. His wife left him because of how much EQ he played, and he always gave me shit about how, like, bad my guild was compared to his and stuff. I was like, dude, you're talking shit to like a 14, 15, 16-year-old or whatever. Like, easy, fella, easy. All right, Ventani. I'm like rambling on about good memories, man. We all got them. We all got those memories from back in the day. All right, I think. Okay, let's see. Let's get a freaking heal going, a celestial heal that is, and then hope I don't like freak out. I guess I could defensive. Yeah, this is the attack speed guy. And silence, dude. That's not fair. Alright, this is gonna take a while. I'm not in any, like, I'm not worried that I'm gonna... I guess I might be a little bit worried. Oh wait, I need my blood point. This is just gonna take a long time, dude. God, I wish there was a way to, like, dispel this. Just gonna have to... I mean, he is at 25%, which... Guess I'll just suck up the slow. That's pretty sad, though. Still silenced, okay. Oh, my ass is funny. He's at 65 now, so it's not like it's... I mean, it's bad, but it's not like the worst thing I've ever seen. Oh, dude. I mean, it's painful. Don't get me wrong, but... Oh, I can hit him with my nukes too. Okay. Get a little extra dips in there. Nuke. Oh, he resisted. Oh, I got my pet. Oh no, I'm silenced. Alright, he's at 50. He's at 50. This is so stupid. He healed my pet. Aww. Slowly but surely, my friends. Get bitten by the asp. They call me Ath. Beef Stevens, dude. I thank Tailquill for his service in biting the schlitz out of that guy's tail. Oh, hell yeah. What am I? Yeah, abundant healing, hell yeah. One of my AAs makes it so whenever I heal, I can, like, proc a heal over time as well. That's pretty tender. Tailquill, no! Yeah, dude, let's get some Paragon of Spirit going. This is pretty ouchy, though. I mean, getting like one attack in every, like, however many seconds. It's like, is it just me or does it seem like he's, I don't know, proccing more? Alright, he's at 18%. Getting close. This has been like the longest fight ever. I'm actually kind of interested to see how long this fight was, because kind of lose track of time as you're going, but I mean, like maybe 5 minutes? No, it had to be longer than that, maybe like 10. Oh god, I'm silenced. Don't die, dude, don't die. Oh god, is he enraged? Yeah, now he's enraged. I saw your enraged coming, fella. Now he's not enraged. Oh, do not let me die here. That'd be brutal. 6%, baby. I don't encourage anybody to do this. This was a long fight. Oh god, my pet. Tailquill, no. There you go. I have added more food to your dish. Your dish. All right, baby. That was quite a fight. That was quite a fight. Green resistance stone, dude. Primal Valiant, Battle Hammer, Salandrite. Huh. Arclich, monster summoning, composition, death piece, remove greater curse. Ooh, yeah, protection of eye. Hey. All right, I guess I'll let Kerafrym just wreck me real quick, and then yeah, that'll be it. So that was pretty fun. I guess I can do. Yeah, that last dragon was kind of annoying, but unfortunately, I don't think there's a whole lot of loot for me here in Sleeper's Tomb. I came mainly because I wanted an avatar weapon, um, and to see if I could do it, really. And yeah, I accomplished both those things. So take it away, Kerafrym. Kerafrym. Oh yeah, that was a juicy chunker. There's no chance that I'm even gonna come close to being able to like kill the other dragon with Kerafrym on me. I might be able to get him to spawn and stuff, but yeah, oh my god. It really humbles me a bit, like how fast my characters can kill Kerafrym. Like my main characters or whatever. I wouldn't even call my the mains anywhere because this is totally my main, but you know what I mean. Yeah, he's not even at 10% yet. All right, I don't even want to live. Kill me. I have my back to you. I'm not going to delay the inevitable. But yeah, Sleeper's Tomb. Did it. Kerafrym, I'll be back for you at some point, but probably not soon. Probably not soon. Um, yeah, interesting fact. Let's see. Slash played. So yeah, I was born on May 10th, um, which was dang almost a month ago. So Solo Kid is almost turning a month old. That's pretty cool. And yeah, not bad, not bad. Yeah, appreciate everybody joining me here in the Sleeper's Tomb. I think the next journey for this particular character is probably going to be Temple of Bishan, I would say. Sounds about right. Um, because yeah, I want to do some of those halls of testing quests, and I'm gonna have to see what I can do in North Temple as well, get some upgrades there. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there for now. Thanks for joining me. Everybody have a good rest of your evening, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.